It all began with a social media scroll and a sideways glance. One moment, Gordo, Drake's longtime producer and collaborator, is going about his day. The next, he's on X, formerly Twitter, getting petty over someone unfollowing him. "Oh my god, just noticed Mustard unfollowed me on IG," he tweeted. "Sad day. Headlining Coachella must have gone to his head." The online community interpreted it as a light jab. Mustard, however, took it as a declaration of war. "Hello everyone, welcome to Celebrity Cookies. Please don't forget to subscribe and comment your thoughts about the video. I hope to see you in our next cookies." And he didn't just respond, he obliterated the timeline. "I'm not going to argue with someone who's happy to change music on another man's toilet seats," Mustard shot back. That wasn't just an insult, it was a targeted strike. He wasn't interested in subtle digs or passive-aggressive remarks. He brought his ego, wealth, and status to the forefront as if he had something to prove, or perhaps something to protect. Let's pause on that line about changing music on another man's toilet seats. It wasn't random. Earlier that month, Gordo had shared that he updated the playlist in Drake's home bathrooms. Yes, the actual soundtracks for the toilets in the embassy, Drake's enormous mansion in Toronto. Typically, those toilets played Tupac, but Gordo upgraded them to feature his own tracks, Healing and Sideways. Whether this was a show-off move or just foolishness is debatable, but Mustard clearly found it unamusing. Then came the knockout blow. "I'm richer than you and have more hits than you. I own multiple houses with my own toilet seats and plenty of my own chains to wear." That wasn't just bravado, it was a man determined to end what he perceived as clout chasing. He was finished playing defense, and definitely done allowing another man's connection to Drake to dictate their value. But he didn't stop there. "The guy wants attention," Mustard continued. "Keep grinding at those overseas shows, brother. Don't forget to help him with his pants afterward." He didn't just question Gordo's independence. He ridiculed it, reducing him to the status of a glorified assistant, someone clinging to Drake's name for relevance. That's when things got even messier. Gordo didn't hold back either. In response to Mustard's Coachella performance, where Mustard delivered a set filled with LA anthems and even played Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us, Gordo pointed out that Kendrick didn't even show up to support him. "Imagine dedicating your entire Coachella set to someone who wouldn't drive an hour to come out for you," he tweeted. The shade was thick. Was he suggesting Kendrick didn't value Mustard enough to attend? Or was he just trying to dig deeper? Either way, it struck a nerve. And then came the final touch in this bizarre contest of one-upmanship. Gordo tweeted a picture of himself wearing Drake's ultra-rare NERD chain, previously owned by Pharrell and Kid Cudi. "Found it in Drake's kitchen," he said. "I'm definitely taking it." Take a moment to absorb that. We have a producer sharing selfies in someone else's kitchen, claiming ownership of a chain, and casually mentioning that he swapped the music in his bathroom. If that doesn't illustrate how intertwined personal and professional boundaries in hip-hop have become, I don't know what does. At its essence, this conflict isn't merely about unfollowing someone or bathroom playlists. It revolves around status and identity, who truly matters when the spotlight fades. Mustard is asserting himself as a self-made force with hits, properties, and a backstory. Meanwhile, Gordo is leveraging his connection to Drake, emphasizing his insider status and showcasing it for everyone to see. In a time when online reputation is nearly as crucial as tangible success, both are engaging in a public game of chess. But the bigger question is this really about them? Or is it part of the ongoing rivalry involving Drake, Kendrick Lamar, and their respective entourages? Mustard is aligning himself with Kendrick, while Gordo is doubling down on his ties to Drake. It's evolved beyond mere unfollows. It's about territory. As every endorsement, collaboration, or absence makes headlines, the distinction between personal disputes and rap politics begins to fade. So, while Gordo shares posts about chains and playlists, and Mustard tallies his hits and homes, fans are left observing what seems less like a rivalry and more like the next strategic move in a continuous power struggle. Because in 2025, unfollowing someone isn't just a trivial act, it's a public statement. And in this environment, every statement carries weight. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this situation, so please share your opinions in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated on the story.